And Corrupt and Greedy CEOs, Part 5. So Nestle might be the most evil company on the planet for trying to stop women from breastfeeding their babies and having caused millions of infant deaths. And these two men are responsible. So buckle up because this one is a doozy. You see, the formula industry is led by large companies like Nestle who spend millions of dollars lobbying against paid maternity leave, forcing new moms back to work sooner. Why? Because if moms have more paid time off after having a baby, they'll spend more time breastfeeding, which means Nestle sells less baby formula. But Nestle's history with this is much darker and much deeper. In the 1970s, under CEO Peter Brabeck-Letmathe, they ran some pretty aggressive marketing campaigns in poor countries, pushing formula over breast milk, which led to mixing formula with unsafe water. And the National Bureau of Economic Research estimated that this has caused upwards of 10.9 million infant deaths to families without clean water. That's twice as many deaths as the Holocaust. And The Lancet actually exposed this in a recent article titled "Unveiling the Predatory Tactics of the Formula Milk Industry," with phrases like "the immense economic power accrued by the commercial milk formula manufacturers is deployed politically to ensure the industry is under-regulated." Because in America, formula manufacturers like Nestle would rather take moms away from their babies and deprive them of their natural food source so they can sell them cheap formula instead, knowing full well that the data shows breastfeeding is far superior and it saves lives. It reduces the risk of infections, obesity, diabetes, and even maternal cancer risk. But paid leave and breastfeeding threatens the formula industry's $55 billion a year in profits. And the man currently carrying on this legacy of death from Nestle is CEO Mark Schneider, who continues to lobby against paid maternity leave. Like I said, Nestle has been pulling this stunt for decades. Even the World Health Organization tried to stop them back in 1981, but due to the power of lobbying, which is just politician code for bribe, it never really stopped. And to this day, there are still no real penalties for this because it is technically all legal. And with that, the harm to babies and mothers continues. However, some states have stepped up at least a bit to provide some paid leave. As of 2026, there are 12 to 20 weeks given to new mothers in Delaware, Maine, and Minnesota. And other states like Colorado, New York, and Washington are beginning to follow suit. This is why awareness and making noise actually matters, because it can usher in change that actually makes healthier moms and babies and quite literally saves the lives of millions of babies around the world. So make sure to follow for more stories that the system doesn't want you to hear.